For our latest cab ride, we went to Scotland to ride aboard a Class 158 Sprinter on the route which takes in two of the most famous bridges in the world, the Tay and the Forth. Dundee was our starting point, the former North British station in the city now being the only one in use. The Caledonian one had been a terminus, situated to the right of our picture.
So what diagram have you been working today?
Dundee's signalling was renewed in the 1980s, it now being a modern oasis in a sea of semaphores, as the lines to Perth, going straight ahead, from Aberdeen and across the Tay Bridge are all still manual operations. Esplanade Station still exists, but is now used by the Tay Bridge maintenance teams and is closed to the public.
How far does Dundee's signalling extend? Does it go right out to LEUCHARS?
Like just before LEUCHARS.
As we move off the curved approach spans, the foundation piers for Sir Thomas Booch's ill-fated first Tay Bridge can be seen alongside the present one, which was opened in 1887, as displayed on a plaque over the entrance to the high spans.
We're not on that other bridge when it was there. 1887. What's the limit over here?
It's got to 35 miles an hour.
What, now you're on the straight bit? Cooper? Is there a Dundee inspector, or is it covered by Aberdeen?
At the far end, Tay Bridge South Box used to control a junction with the line through Wormit, going to the left to Tayport.
Must have been in the 60s, in the beaching area, wasn't it?
This is not the commentary for the state.
Oh, that's all right. All comments on the railway. Oh, is this an engineer's siding then?
Oh, fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is inspector.
Oh, that's all right. Feel free. So you've got something here. What do they load here?
The Fife and Tay Gravel Company's works provide traffic from their quarries near the site of the old St. Forth station.
St. Forth.
Just a fuel dump.
As we approach LEUCHARS station, the loop line from Tayport comes in from the left. A small stub survives to service an RAF depot.
Went off here. I mean, it goes into an RAF station or something now, doesn't it? But wasn't that the line that once went round the top?
In contrast to many stations, which are having to be lengthened to cater for health and safety rules, LEUCHARS' up platform face, but not the other side of the island, has recently been cut back.
The St Andrews branch went off just the other side, didn't it? Well, just after this bridge. Yeah. Yeah, quite busy again today.
Yeah, it's all this side.
That's exactly the reverse.
Today, the famous golf resort at St Andrews is served by LEUCHARS. Once an independent branch diverged just after the road bridge at the erstwhile Milton Junction.
And I've done the East Coast Main Line, the West Coast Main Line, the LADYBANK and...
Cupar boasts a full semaphore installation and a goods yard. The centre through road has gone. Most services are now Class 158s, with a few through HSTs and sleepers from London. Presumably, if the Create campaign which seeks a commitment to extend electrification from Edinburgh to Aberdeen, fails, Intercity will find it uneconomical to run through trains, as they have for Shrewsbury, Cleethorpes and now Blackpool.
Yeah?
It's all stations, eh? Quite a bit of track as well.
LADYBANK is the junction for the route to Perth via Newborough.
Of course, it's got one of these ladder crossings, isn't it? Single line access.
At Markinch, the branch to Glenrothes, featured in our Cameron Bridge to Moss End Cab Ride Extra, is now rusting and out of use. The Cameron Bridge line comes in from the left at Thornton Junction North, whilst the line to the right goes to Thornton Junction Yard itself. A new station has just opened at Thornton, served by trains via both arms of the triangular layout here.
Pretty sure there's at least one scheduled to come around the other way.
Kirkcaldy is the major station on the Fife coast, and our last stop before Inverkeithing.
Yes. What, just outside, repainted them?
Yeah, big new seat covers on it.
But they have got new seat covers. Coming up the East Coast, all along here, this line is a hell of a long. That's rather neatly built, isn't it? Stuck out over the road. We're going to ignore that one, are we?
No, it's not there.
But do some trains set back here?
Burnt Island is still an industrial centre, with North Sea oil platforms and servicing a major industry. The severe curves here must have taken quite a beating in LNER days, when Gresley's legendary P2 or Cock of the North 282 Mikados ran on this route. It was allegations of track spreading that gave Thompson his excuse for rebuilding them into the unsuccessful A2/1 Pacifics.
Welcome to Burnt Island. Oh, I see, yeah.
That's where the signal box was right here.
Right, in controlling the entrance.
Aberdour regularly wins prizes for its floral displays.
Yes, it's a picture, isn't it? Very nice. Stockpool's own staff, then, isn't it? I'll cover all this. It's finished now, isn't it?
For next year, maybe, won't it?
Inverkeithing boasts a triangle. The lines to the right coming from Thornton Junction via Cowdenbeath and Dunfermline to form the Fife Circle.
I'm on 30 minutes, 31 coming up. This shows how dirty the...
We approach the Forth Bridge via the tunnel and station at North Queensferry. The Forth Bridge has had special rail sections in use until recently, when BR decided to replace it with standard rails. Evidence of the work done to date is seen as we go over the crossovers which were used whilst the work was in progress to facilitate single-line working.
Oh, what a lot of muck in between the tracks.
Yeah.
So have you been having reversible working over here while they've been doing it?
Only the approach spans have been dealt with so far. The main bridge will be dealt with at a later date. Perhaps it's like painting the Forth Bridge, and goes on forever. As our train crew pointed out, the new rails haven't been laid down absolutely straight.
It's not as if they've got tampers to put it through.
The money's been spent.
You could certainly expect it to be tidy now. And we non-stop, oh, we presumably only got Haymarket now, have we?
Haymarket? Not there. Creepers to put down the Zona line. Same, very same as Dundee, Edinburgh. You leave Edinburgh at night.
The line to the right, to Winchborough Junction, may become the main Edinburgh to Glasgow line in the future, but will need a new cord from the south.
They make the windows split.
The present Glasgow main line comes in from the right, at the former Saughton Junction.
Two pairs of single lines right up to Haymarket.
Well, you can branch off to go around the mill.
Yeah. What is the name of the junction?
Another railway proposal in the Scottish capital is the reinstatement of passenger services around the Edinburgh sub, which diverges to our right at Haymarket. Our Sprinters' home depot is seen to the left. Haymarket is regional railway's base for all operations in the centre of Scotland.
Oh, well, they look pretty dead. Intercity's wires come in on the right.
Yes.
What the hell does it smell? It smells like cat food.
Yeah, brewery. Well, it's not brewery, it's a malt, it's a malt.
Just one overrun wire there, that's it. One passenger. Just Haymarket's got a very good service. We're going to be given the road straight away.
As we approached our terminus, we were held in Princes Street Gardens to allow a westbound train to depart and give us a platform road at Waverley.
That gentleman was jolly pronto in the ball. As soon as I lifted the phone, he was talking.
You knew you were going to ring. Not because he's sick. Right across.
It's nothing to do with Edinburgh, Scotland. There was a story that they found coffins or something back there, wasn't there?
On the right, an East Coast Intercity 225 service, the 1330 from King's Cross, was preparing to continue on its journey to Glasgow.
Loads of people waiting for whatever that is.
Glasgow.
Oh, that's the return of that one, is it? Glasgow shuttle.